Hi friends, this is Suzy, your Candy Crush guru. It is October 21st, 2025, and I finally found the Jellynauts. So let's talk about Candy Crush events. If you find these videos helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking, subscribing, and hitting that notification bell. Alright, so let's take a look at this. Qualifier. I've been anticipating the Jellynauts, didn't know where they were. They finally showed up for me, however, it looks like it's going to be a leaderboard event, and most of you know that I'm not a fan of leaderboard events, especially because they end at like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and yeah, not my favorite thing to participate in. But let's see what this is about. It says, Jellynauts Gold Heist. The Jellynauts have invaded and taken all the gold. Catch them to win the gold bars back. Qualifier, collect striped candies, 250 gold bars to be won in the final round. And then we've got Factory Frenzy. You've got 30 minutes to race of a 5-player leaderboard. So this is a leaderboard that I can handle. 5 players, 30 minutes, and it looks like the stakes are fairly low. It looks like this is what can be won if you make it to the top. Expires in 2 hours and 5 minutes, but it says 30 minutes. So I guess I have another 1.5 hours before I start this, and I can still participate. Yeah, let's go ahead and say start. May not participate. It looks like second place is a color bomb, and first place is these things. Not huge, but I do like Lollihammers, and I do like switch hands, and if I happen to be doing other things, why not participate? But let's see if I get something like a Candy Royale to join in today. So I've got some freebie stuff here. Let's take a look at what other events are going on. So I can play the Jellynauts. Let's look at the info here. How it works, that's all standard. New levels and Star Tournament award more points, so you get a 30 times multiplier for playing a new level. There's more rules and information. Let me check that real quickly. So if you click on that, it opens up the information about how to play, the schedule, including the knockout rounds and the final stage. And it will also tell you how well you have to do. It says for the qualifier stage, players will be randomly put into groups of 10 players. Top 5 players in each group who match the most striped candies will win in-game rewards and a place in the next tournament stage. So you just need to be in the top half. But then it gets harder. 15 players, only 3 players make it in. 45 players, 3 players make it in. And then the final stage, players will be evenly distributed across 2,000 final stage leaderboards of around 70 players each, is what they're estimating. And the top 1 player on the leaderboard will be the tournament champion and win the grand prize of 250 gold bars. So there'll be 2,000 people who win 250 gold bars. And there are some other awards for various placings on that leaderboard. I don't know if I'm going to play it or not. Let's see. End of October into beginning of November. Maybe. I don't have anything spectacular going on in my life. I mean, it is Halloween, but we're not much into that. So, and I don't expect a whole lot of trick-or-treaters where we are. Yeah, I might do this one. I might. I normally say no, I'm not going to. I might do this one. And 250 gold bars sounds fun. Although I tend to prefer getting my gold bars other ways. So let's go back and see if I can find some other ways to get some gold bars. Okay, so if we close this out and we just hit play, because that'll bring us up there. Is there anything else we've got going on right now? It doesn't show anything else. Well, it shows a lot of other things, but what I'm looking for specifically is, ooh, look at this. My daily win. I'm 1 away from a daily win. I can get all of those things if I win today. So I'm really, really hoping for a Candy Royale. I'm going to play an incidental level and see if that triggers new events. I'll be right back. Okay, so that has put me on the qualifier board. I have started the event. Most of you know that sometimes I avoid starting too early because that means that I have less of a chance of making it into the end. But when we've got something where I only need to be one of the top 5 players, I don't know that it matters too much. Yeah, everyone's ahead of me now, but if I do a few episode races, that might change dramatically. I've got 1 day and 12 hours left to complete all of this. And we've got our Candy Royale. Up to 500 gold for 8 levels. And, oh, am I going to have my reward here to start this? Where is it? Where's my daily win? Oh, don't you hate when that just disappears? Oh, don't count your chickens, folks. Don't count your chickens. Mine did not hatch. But I think I will go ahead and start an episode and get through the Candy Royale and the episode. I was all set to do things very quickly, but I think I'm going to take a break and just relax and get over my disappointment that I did not get my daily win. See you in just a bit. Okay, my daily win showed up. It was my fault. It's because I hadn't beaten a new level. So now I get all of these fun things, which is good because I think that I forgot to limit my break so that I could do that 30-minute thing. So I think that one's over and I think I lost. Here's the qualifier, going up in the ranking, but not very fast and not very far. And let's see what else we have here. Here's the Champions race started. And I'll probably get that bonus 7. Oh, we've got this started. I've got 8. Oh, yay, 8. 8 gold bars so far. I'll probably get that 7 bonus gold bars for completing the episode race. So let's see what else we've got going here. We're going to do this, collect blue candies. I like that. We're going to clear this out, but I want to check that other event. Let's see. Ah, it's gone. Okay, my events are disappearing and reappearing at various times, and I don't know what's going on. But anything else that shows up that's important, I will bring you back here. Okay, so it's funny that I finished the daily level because now we've got it replaced with daily stamps. Complete tasks to get stamps and unlock reward chests. So it says complete daily task, collect, fill the card to unlock the chest. Let's see what's on here. So pass 1 level. We did that. Yay, got a stamp. What's our next mission? It looks like a nice big reward at the end, but I'm not sure if I know what the next mission is. Oh, here's my extra 7. Got that. Candy Royale. More information. Got a milestone. And we now have 11 if we complete in one shot with no losses. All right. So, collect orange candies. I can do that. Gonna head back over to here now and see if I can look at that. I don't know where they're hiding things. It's just so confusing. Where are the events? Sometimes they hide them up here, but no, we don't have it there. Okay. It's a mystery. See you in a bit. I always space out and forget that I'm finishing the Candy Royale. So, made it. 16 gold. Woohoo. That is not very much gold right there. But I'm still doing the episode race, so I'm going to go ahead and finish that. And next time I play, I'll be able to get maybe more gold. But I tell you, on this profile, which is a Win 10 app, I really do not get much gold. So, yeah, I get more through Facebook, and it seems fairly consistent. I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's purely anecdotal from my perspective, but it certainly does happen every single time that I get fewer gold here than I do on the other. All right, so got a few more really big and bold things to get through here. I will meet you back here when I've got something exciting, and hopefully it's going to be the finishing of the Champions race. Okay, here we go. Chocolate box, we got it. And qualifier, we're in 2nd place now. Remember, if I want to proceed, I don't really care too much about these or these, or certainly not these. I just need to get above the qualifying zone marker in order to participate. I do realize that I may have spoken too soon. I said I was going to go ahead and participate, even though it means staying up late. I realized that I have a sleep study coming up. I may not be able to participate. I don't know what the date is for that and how it's going to affect my participation. So I may have to bow out. But for right now, I think we're okay. I think making it to the top 5 isn't difficult, and I think the sleep study will be done before we go into those final rounds. So let's see what else we've got going here. Oh, I started a new one of these things that disappeared, and I'm now going to abandon it, so I'm probably not going to win, but here we go. 45 gold on the Delicious Dash, 7 gold extra. I love it. And it keeps me with that 45 gold each time I do that episode race now. 5 minutes of striped wrapped, which doesn't matter because I'm not going to be around to do anything with it. Sure, I'll put that in for the bronze chocolate box. No, I'm not going to buy anything. Of course, I don't buy anything. I've got 23 hours of this left, which I'm probably not going to use. I don't know. I might come back and do more events since we are doing that leaderboard event. And yeah, that's fun and dandy because I got gold today. Not a whole lot from the Candy Royale, but that's okay because that episode race makes up for it. All right, and yeah, there's poor me, not going to compete, so good luck, Raina, Lynn, and everybody else who wants to get that stuff. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those below, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.